Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of the K2 podcast. This is a live episode. So, Jay, when you got here, you told me you got smoked out. You got smoked out this week? What is that?
I got my windows tinted.
Windows tinted. Oh, all right. What did you tell the guy who said that he's going to smoke you out?
Yeah, I was talking to the guy, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to get you smoked out and everything. And I was like, smoked out? Well, you can't just go around saying that to anybody. I'm just trying to get my windows tinted. And he was like, yeah, smoke them out.
Well, speaking of smoking out, everybody's going to be smoked out come July 1st. You saw they passed
it's supposed to be passed.
No, I think it's already set. It takes effect.
It's not officially set.
No, it's set. It takes effect July 1st.
See. But yes, I reckon so. I guess they'll start on the 20th, which is in April 20th, 420.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
and it also falls on Taco Tuesday at the same time.
Damn, that's
so Taco Tuesday 420 is finna be lit.
Taco Tuesday.
That day's finna be smoked out.
Yeah, well, apparently you're gonna be able to carry up to an ounce of weed on.
Yeah,
you.
Grow like 3 plants.
Yeah, something like that.
In Virginia, guys, calm down. In the other places.
Well, you know what's weird is everybody. I remember back in the day when like states first started popping off with legalizing weed. Mm-hmm. A lot of people were saying like. Yo, we live in Virginia, which is a Commonwealth state. It's gonna be the last damn state to, come out and
do one of the last.
Yeah, but really, it was the first Southern state to do it.
No.
Yeah, first Southern state. Looked it up. It's so Virginia. But now this is the controversial thing, though.
I don't know if we're the first Southern.
No, that's
state.
what it says.
Sure you can
what other name one?
I'm trying to think. Maybe Louisiana.
No. They're too busy catching crocodiles and shit. I don't think they be smoking no herb. They like moonshine.
Skunk water.
Skunk water, yeah. But no, first Southern state. But this is where the controversy comes in. Southern states mostly say, oh, Virginia ain't a Southern state. And then most Northerners be like, that is a Southern state. Nobody wants to claim it. And, so it's kind of one of those melting pots. But, yeah, I mean.
I guess it really depends on where you live at in Virginia.
Well, people be smoking, son. They're going to be high as hell up in Virginia. But you know why I think they had to do it? Because literally it's legal in D.C.
Well, they're just bringing it down anyways.
They're just going up.
Not just that. I mean, Northam's looking for a re-election, so.
Yeah, he's got to do something because his card has not been looking good.
Well, if he doesn't do it, he knows his candidate, that's going to be the first thing they go to. They're going to talk about that for the vote.
That could be true.
He had to do something. It's been on the docket for years now, and they keep pushing it back and pushing it back. He knows he can't get reelected without it.
Right.
He needs that motivation. Not to say that he's still going to win, but
right. Ain't no telling.
Well, he's not really big supported out there.
So check this out. You want to see a video? This lady, she must have already got started on the weed smoking.
I'm sure.
She tries to wash her car. But take a look what she's washing her car with. Let's see if we can pull this video up right quick. Check this out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you go in and tell.
$2.71 at the pump.
Somebody go in and tell somebody.
It's $2.71 at the pump.
Is that audio playing?
No, there is no audio.
I don't know if that was playing
There's
or
no
not.
audio.
I would have to check.
No, I know for a fact that monitoring's off.
The monitoring's
off?
off?
So there is no audio.
There
don't need to be video audio to her washing her car with gasoline. We all know she's stupid.
Well, she was out there washing her vehicle.
That's when
and gasoline. Now, that had to be fake, though, right?
So I've seen this video before. My theory is if you pay attention, let's play the video again, because I want to point out a few things in it. The background doesn't really say gas station to me.
Okay,
there's nothing like if it was, it'd be on like a one-way road. What it says to me is,
they do kind of, and that pump doesn't look real. Like
this lady looks like she's at her house and there's water being fed through it or some shit.
Yeah, because that shit was gushing.
Like those pumps do gush when you're really going, but nobody can be that.
Okay,
so mentally
go in and tell.
Yeah, because you are right, though. They don't show the pump and that. But look at that hose. Look how fake that hose looks. That's what I just noticed.
That's what I'm saying. They got to have a pump at the house that just puts water through it or something. And she's washing some of that pollen off that we got, because pollen is coming down by the blankets out here.
Dude, you ever seen any of those like sandstorms, like a movie with that sandstorm coming? Dude,
yeah, that's what our pollen looks like.
I saw somebody put up, they said, yo, this pollen's seasoning us like a bunch of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Just seasoning us up like
that's
a little
funny. I heard that
yeah, like we're seasoning us like a little piece of chicken.
That one right there is where they just say there's, what is it? These edibles aren't that strong.
Yeah.
30 minutes later.
So you have to make sure the monitoring's cut on so that way we can hear the audio.
Well, no, there is on the ones that matter.
Oh, okay.
Gasoline car wash that we just watched, it didn't matter, and neither does our other video.
All right, cool.
But, yeah, so everything's all good
well,
to go.
You know one thing we haven't got to do yet, which I've been wanting to do?
What's that?
I almost wanted to
record our TikTok video?
Oh, What? Oh, you had one for that?
Yeah, the another one bites the dust one.
Oh, we'll do that. We'll do that after the show. All right, I'll do that after the show.
That cracks me up.
But I got some never before seen director's footage of Godzilla versus Kong. Didn't even make it into the movie. It's not part of. They didn't.
Man, I don't even think it. No, I need to excuse myself. I don't know if I want to be here for this.
No, why? We don't even know what it is.
Because I don't want spoilers.
Oh, you don't want spoil? Well, this is never before seen.
It don't matter.
No, it's a K2 podcast exclusive. Like nobody has this.
All right, sure. Let's pull the clip.
So it's gonna be right here. Here it is. There it is. there's Godzilla for you. No audio again. I thought we had audio on this one.
You need audio for a lizard Kong.
I mean,
what audio do you need to hear? The boxes hitting the ground?
Well, you got to hear.
Why can't we commentate?
Kong's off to the side talking trash.
Kong is always talking trash.
Oh, no.
Don't nobody give a shit about this Komodo dragon.
I just thought
he's huge as shit.
He is, but how did he get into the store? They didn't want to close.
Maybe
somebody had to open the door.
Maybe they had the back door propped or something because it was hot as shit down in Florida. Because you know where that video probably is down in Florida.
It's got to be. Where was it? Where was it, Tim?
Florida.
Oh, it's in another country.
Malaysia.
That's probably true. Somebody had to let that bad boy in. They were
Hell
like,
yeah,
they
that's
just
a
like,
big ass Komodo
he's
dragon.
Like, hey, hold the door.
Hey, 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
coming in
for some Fruity Pebbles.
No, I just thought that was
Speaking
wild.
of Fruity Pebbles, this is something. Anybody in Delaware watching this show, email us as soon as possible. We have a proposition. So in Delaware, it's the only place you can get it. They have beer. A brewery made it. Fruity Pebbles. You can only get it in Delaware. You can't order it online. You have to go to this place in Delaware.
I don't know if I would like that, though.
I don't know if I'd like it either, but I want to try it. They also made Yabba Dabba Doo beer. So they got Yabba Dabba Doo beer and Fruity Pebbles beer, and I will buy a sixer of each.
A sixer of each.
I will buy a sixer.
What do they can't ship it? I think it's
Why
illegal.
can't you ship it? You can ship a 6-pack of beer.
I don't think so, dude.
You can. You said it's just beer.
Yeah, but I don't know. There might be
You
rules
can ship
against
it.
that.
Nah.
Might you have to meet them halfway, but you're gonna see if somebody gonna meet you for a sixer.
I'll meet you in Pennsylvania.
For a sixer.
Or two sixers.
So a 12
But no, that's an exclusive right there. You can only get it at this brewery. You can't order it. You can't get it online. You can't do nothing. You have to go to Delaware to get it. Mm-hmm. But I just found it neat that they had that.
It's kind of weird, but it's almost like
I try it.
Or ordering those fruity ass drinks that from the bar.
Oh, you got Red's Apple Ale on your counter. You're talking about fruity little drinks.
Guess what? How long have they been on the counter?
It don't matter.
That was for a female.
They're not even, but they're not even allowed in my house. You better drink them shits outside on the fucking porch.
Yeah, but the Apple Ale is a little bit different. That's a hard cider. That ain't no fruity.
Ooh, that's like bringing a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh shit, he did bring those to the cookout.
Who, Tim?
Tim, yeah, he came over to my house for a cookout, brought like 3 Mike's Hard Lemonade. I emptied it out the next day in my garage. It was out of a can this big. It was like that much was still in it. He took 3 swallows. It was like 3 swallows. I guess he didn't like it.
Well, we talked about DMX last week.
Did we talk about him?
Yeah, well, we mentioned it. We were talking about how he was on life support. Oh, yeah. And they took him off, and now that he was breathing on his own, they said, but then he suddenly passed away. But
I don't know how suddenly.
Well, some people were saying he got the COVID vaccine. And then that tipped. I don't know if that's true. That's speculation. There's no proof of that.
I would agree to speculation on that because
they were saying that he got that thing and anybody just put him over that edge. But it's kind of weird. And then you saw Prince Phillip pass away. I think we got a photo of the corpse, which I don't know. Oh man, like
oh shit. You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
The dude that used to do all the horror stories on TV in the 80s. Oh, shit. It was like Science 3000 or something. Oh, man. I got to figure it out.
No, bring that photo back up, Tim. You know what he looks like to me? He looks like the dude he looks very similar to the guy from Scary Movie. My germs.
Grab my strong hand.
Grab my strong hand. But that photo right there, that's wild. But, so DMX had passed away, and then you know what they said, that the Queen Elizabeth saw on Tinder or
fake is a bitch. Hilarious, but fake.
Well, somebody said that it's about time. Now that her husband gone, somebody got to dust it off before she hit, because she's up there too.
There's actually a documentary on Netflix, I believe it is. It's on one of the streaming services about Elizabeth and her sisters. So she had a sister. They were both princesses at the time, but apparently they separated or broke their, I don't even know, I guess their connection in a way, and she went off to become queen, and the other one just got stuck being a princess. Of
Well,
nothing,
dude, they're
basically.
freaking notorious for little scandals like that. I don't know exactly what that particular one's referring to, but even with like this dude passing, that dude, what's his name? Who's that? Fix my mic here. That one dude.
One of the princes?
No, the guy that just passed away, Philip. So
yeah.
he apparently Prince Harry, I think is his name, the guy who moved here with the mixed girl, Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
So he's going to the funeral, but she's staying back. She's not going to go because she's basically
well,
not
her and I
welcome.
guess Queen Elizabeth, they got some drama between the two. But this is what I said: Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, Tales from the Crypt, dude. Oh, show him. See if you can get that on camera. I don't know if that'll go through.
Maybe. No, it's kind of.
Oh,
see
dang.
if you can pull up Tales from the Crypt.
That's wild.
But that's exactly what it looks like. Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked. That's a tough joke. Oh, poor.
But
fella.
so it's kind of sad DMX passed away because I got an interesting story.
But the
about
weird thing about DMX is that people are like, "Oh, his music was so influential," or
it
what
really
he did.
was though.
But in a way, though, like I can't think of more than 3 songs that were really popular from.
No,
DMX.
you probably know more, just can't think of the names.
And that is possible too. That is
Because
possible.
there's so
I do
many.
know,
You got Stop.
Yeah, we all know the
Drop.
Rough Riders.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Then you
but-
got y'all gonna make me lose my
Right.
mind. Party up.
and then the X gonna give it to you.
He gonna give it to you.
But after that, that's it.
No,
for me.
there's a bunch of other ones that you
There
just
might
heard.
be, but that's what what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. I don't know of them like offhand. Maybe if I heard.
But
them,
you're
I'm like,
also
that
a
is
little
DMX.
bit younger because DMX.
guess
I
he
was like
was-
13 when he was really popping.
Which made
I
me
think.
what, like 10? I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
still
wouldn't he be
young.
10
But
years
I feel
old?
like I guess 3 songs would be appropriate.
Yeah, remember that song? Lord, give me a sign. I really need to talk to you, Lord. He had that
I
one
mean,
too.
yeah, I've heard that one.
And then you had Get It on the Flow. Get it on the flow.
Yeah, I reckon. Like I said, there probably is more songs that I've heard.
And then he had Where the Hood, Where the Hood, Where
Yeah, I
the
know that
Hood
one.
at.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know that
so-
one. So I guess there is more.
Yeah,
but
it's
Did you see the article that was released over in Britain where it showed a picture of Prince Phillip on one side, which I think Tim's getting ready to bring up a picture from Tales from the Crypt guy of Prince
Oh, this
Phillip.
is awesome.
Yeah, this is Prince Phillip about to pop up, but I'll finish my story before we show him to you. So there was a picture of Prince Phillip saying how, he's going to be missed, and right beside it, it was a picture of DMX, and it said something along the lines of a troubled rapper, and a lot of people are upset that they called him troubled and stuff, I guess.
Well,
because,
he had a battle with crack.
I mean, I guess, but I guess they were upset.
He
that
was
that
public
way
about
they-
his crack use. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, yeah, but I guess people are just upset that they called him troubled.
I mean,
and
yeah,
guess
because
that
you don't
people
want to remember him.
correlate that.
That's like out of all the things you can pick, that's what you have to go with.
Yeah, but I think
his
people are
crack
trying to
use.
make it more about him being African American, and they're calling him troubled and stuff like that. And you know how the media people can contort things. and
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't know
But
about that.
Regardless, take
He was
us
troubled,
to
though.
Prince Phillip here. Bam! Motherfucking 99 years
That's
old.
Jeez, that does kind of.
That's not Prince Phillip, guys. That's fake news.
No, that's
But that's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Like if you had to
Tales of the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
But also,
what we're gonna hear
DMX
about.
was trending over Prince Phillip on Twitter, so that was like one.
I mean,
people
I don't
wrote,
see
yeah.
why it wouldn't. Like,
Yeah,
who
gives-
even knew Prince Phillip was? Like, how the fuck are you gonna be married to a queen and they still call you Prince Phillip? How
Yeah.
you not? You king of nothing.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
know why
hating
he
on the
wasn't a
dude.
queen. I think there was an article about that. I never really.
But I'm just saying,
looked,
why
I didn't care
aren't
enough.
you?
I didn't care
why
enough to
don't
read
no-
it, but
yeah,
I saw it.
no one does. He's from what I gather, like you said, there's a lot of controversy in the. I guess they live in a castle. I don't know
Yeah,
what do you
well,
call it.
they're-
A
dude, they're-
palace, a
dude,
Buckingham Palace. Or
Dude,
whatever.
that place is so weirded out. They got so many weird controversies and all. Kinds
I mean,
of
you
stuff
gotta think
going on.
how long and how
Long
far
time.
back the English rule goes. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they've taken over how many territories in Africa? There's a lot of African and even in China. They ruled in China for a while too until they succeeded. What's that? And in India, yep. India is.
I don't know about that. See, y'all going
no,
into
they
some
do.
shit I don't even know about.
Well, that's because me and Tim watch a lot of documentaries, history documentaries.
I mean, I do too, but
we
I
watch
ain't- I don't-
history documentaries about certain things. But they did, and because India, I think is a lot of India actually, I think is still under the Queen's rule.
there might
No,
be.
have they succeeded?
No, I
Okay.
think there's some.
I think
weird
there
stuff
still
to
is
it,
some
though.
territories, but they did rule in China. They had the British over there, but you know that was back in World War II and before then times and stuff too. But there's a lot of controversy that goes on around that, and you got to think how long the Queen has actually ruled there. She's been around for a long time. She's ruled over like 70
I'm just
years.
trying to get in her DMs because, you know what I'm saying, look, she is the queen and all. You know, if I can just get up into the into
the what?
Not in her guts. No, I was just trying to get into the into the royal castle, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I could just talk to her a little bit and see if I can get up in there.
Up in where?
Into the castle, man. Why you keep going
First
this
of all,
other
she ain't
route?
coming out to talk to you. So if would you say you're just trying to get into the castle and maybe get up in there, you're already in the castle talking to her. So what is getting up in there thereafter?
Nah,
so I feel like you're leaving wiggle room up here. You're trying to get the Queen's guts.
No, I'm just saying somebody's got to
That
do
bitch
it.
is shaped like a pear. And you trying to get up in
You
there.
better be careful what you say about the Queen. She don't play that.
Play what?
She'll come after you.
All right, who cares?
I'm just saying.
Look, if Meghan Markle can go in there and not be murdered or suicided, I think I'll
it
be
would
just
be
fine.
too obvious, you know. She's got a little.
I don't
bit
know
of
if it'd
a-
be too obvious. Hillary Clinton be suiciding people.
That's
So obvious
that's
or not.
speculation.
I mean, fake news, guys.
Allegedly.
Fake news.
No,
guys.
not fake. You can't say fake news. You gotta say allegedly.
Okay, whatever.
Um,
There.
So so this one's more of a fun video. I pulled this up because
Fun for who?
we were talking about real or fake, right? So we saw the gasoline one
Oh,
where
yeah.
the chick's washing the car. I'm gonna label that as a fake. Because I don't know
Come
how you can be a
on.
grown ass adult
Come
trying to wash
on,
your
a
car.
grown-ass adult.
Yeah. So this next one is this chick, right? She's dancing to this song on TikTok, and she's got these juggies just jiggling. And
So you couldn't just say a busty female.
I want to know if they're fake.
her boobies.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
I don't know, man. Them things look too jiggly.
To the clip, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think too jiggly. I think if they were fake, they wouldn't be as jiggly. They'd be set. That's more weight right there. That silicone
That's
don't
kind
play.
of true. Well, let's see what we got here. Let's check out the
That
clip.
jiggly's all meat.
You open up the Tiffany window, let the sun illuminate the worst thing you can know. Reaching for something in the distance, you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin.
That is 100% real.
I don't know if those
You
are real
can't
or
shake
not.
that hard and then not go nowhere.
That was weird, man.
It's not weird, man. She's in her shower cap and all. Every bit of that was real.
I don't just, dude. I come
Nope.
across the wildest shit on TikTok.
I saw a
sometimes.
video the other day, or earlier today, actually. This lady took a wine glass. It looked like more of a margarita glass. I guess wine glasses are more cylinder, but the margaritas are like,
a bowl.
right. And she put it on her titty, I guess, to show that her titty fit in the margarita glass. And then it cut to another lady who had to use a pot.
Oh, snap.
And it fit on her titty.
Dude, you see so much wild stuff on TikTok. It's unreal.
It is. And the worst part is, and I'm going to call them out, because y'all are hoes.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
These ladies out there, man, they are just hoeing it up.
Well,
They are all, no, there is no defense in this.
why are you saying holding it up? What do you mean by
Because
that?
they might as well just be on the OnlyFans. I mean, literally, I watched a video of this one lady take her hand, wipe her pussy, and slap somebody with it.
Yeah, but that's no different than dudes like
Doing what?
Nut checking.
Nut checking is completely different. From me to hit you in the nuts versus you just out there flaunting your stuff is just brutal.
I mean, yeah, but that sounds like just a trashy video. I don't know.
But
if there's
there's
a hoe.
hundreds.
Like a hoe relates to
And
like
then you
a
got-
sexual thing.
No, I don't know. I would have called her a whore if it was a sexual thing.
Well, what's the difference? What
There's a big difference between hoeing it up and being a whore.
I think
Whore
they're the
is
same, but okay.
no, it's not. It's
well,
not.
what's the difference?
Big, huge.
All right,
Hoeing
well,
it
go
up
ahead.
is you just being a hoe. You know, you're just out there being trashy. Being a whore means you're jumping from man to man. You basically might as well be having sex on camera.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like trashy's trashy. And the
Trashy
hoe
is
hoe.
trashy. I'm
But
not disputing
there is
that,
some
but
of those
there
on
is
there.
a difference.
There is some of that stuff going on TikTok. It's just a lot of there is a lot of weird stuff. I mean,
a lot of weird stuff.
yeah, I don't know.
Anybody will do just about anything
Yeah,
to be famous.
That's weird too. But so
and then they wear them shirts or the bikini tops where it's just at their nipple line, so the bottom of their boobs hang out. Like they're just doing this stuff for likes, and it's terrible what people will do for just to be liked on the internet.
It's also the guy's fault because
no, you can't blame the guys because we're gonna respond. We like
that's
boobies. That's what we do. So no, you cannot say it's the guy's fault for liking it.
Yeah, but for example, somebody likes to commit murder, then that means it's okay for them to do it because they like to do it. No, it's wrong. You don't do it. So why should you be liking these?
But there are people out there that like it.
Yeah. But it's still wrong. We condemn it.
Okay, it's still wrong to do these videos, but people still like it.
Yeah. But
so what you're saying is contradictive.
No, I think they both need to be both. I mean, yes, you can blame the females as well, but I always feel like men should be more like they're in my
because
eyes,
if a man steps up and says anything about this,
you don't got to step up and say it. You don't respond to it. You don't engage.
Even if we don't respond to it, you still got the women out there. Yes, girl, do you go and get yours?
Girls do it for the girls.
Yes, but it don't matter if men or women. It's still going to get a response. And that's all they care about. Let's just say a video gets 4 million likes. 2 million of them is still.
Most of them are men, though, because most girls will. Most
of them are men.
Most girls will talk trash about other girls that do that. Like,
not really.
Could you see that post she put up? Like publicly, they'll say, "Oh, yes, girl," but really, they go behind their backs.
No one cares behind their backs. It's about how you respond on the video. That's all they care about.
Yeah, maybe that's true. But they'd be like, "Oh, did you see her post that video? She so and so did this and so and so."
Yeah, and they don't care. They don't care.
Well, let's get into a couple of other stories here. So we got one. This one was wild. So bring up this chair, Tim. I want you to see this chair. Jay, take a look at this bad boy.
Oh, that's the same chair that Prince Phillip got inducted to the office with right there.
That's actually pretty good. That's the same chair that he got.
Same ass chair. He was knighted.
That's actually a chair from the Confederacy. From something to do with Jeff Davis. It's a chair that he was actually owned or something along those lines. I got the story here, but anyway, how much you think that bad boy's worth?
That chair?
Yeah, like if you just had to put a estimated price on it.
I mean, considering its age and its historical valuable, it's probably a little over $1 million, probably like 1.4.
Wow,
probably like 1.4.
That's crazy. I would never give it that damn much.
Well, you got to think of its historical value. All right, number one, it's stone.
Yeah.
Think about that. The artistic ability to carve that by hand, I will give you, that's full on Flintstone chiseled out. All right. So you got to think of that. So the time it took to carve that, to its historical value to Jeff Davis, it being so historically placed in the war, Civil War era, or not even Civil War, probably would be before then. But and it, it's just its historical value and the time set of that chair, and for it to be intact like that, yeah, I'd put a $1.4 million.
Well, it says Selma police, so this is Selma, Alabama.
Yeah,
are investigating an odd whodunit after alleged thieves made off with a piece that had been quietly sitting for more than a century in a historic cemetery until March 19th. So Selma investigators are looking. This is a separate part, but Selma investigators are looking for a stone chair, and the suspects behind what they believe in a strange ransom note. It wasn't just an old chair. This one was taken from a historic old live oak cemetery in Selma. Is a heavy ornate stone chair made in memory of Jefferson Davis. Police got the case on March 19th. All that remains in the cemetery is a detailed historic marker next to the slab where the chair was displayed. So somebody went in, got this chair, stole it. Then they sent a ransom note to, I guess, I'm not sure who they sent the ransom note to, but anyway, they said it's not it's not entirely clear, allegedly, who stole the chair, but one group that's calling itself White Lives Matter is claiming responsibility. Local authorities aren't sure for now whether this group is even legitimate. People have told me that they heard of this group, so apparently it does exist, said Dallas County's district attorney, Michael Jackson. His name's Michael Jackson. And mixed in with all of this ransom demand that, if it true, involves White Lives Matter, reportedly making a promise for its safe return under one condition. The promise goes that the chair will be returned in one piece if the National United Daughters of the Confederacy, headquartered in Richmond, Virginia, will hang a banner on its building on Friday that the anniversary of the Confederacy's surrender in the Civil War more than 150 years ago. No one at the national headquarters has responded to requests for comment. The banner basically says, "Rulers of the country value property over lives," said Jackson. The DA and police chief said that they believe the chair could be worth as much as $500,000.
Okay.
So about 500 racks. But they're basically holding this chair for ransom. I'd say let them have it. Fuck it. I mean,
like, I agree, but disagree. I mean, to have something like that in tech, I mean, I don't know its historical
significance.
and right as what it pertains to it, other than ownership of Jefferson Davis, which a lot of people aren't really big in favor of.
No,
just
they
because
changed
of
the
his
road here.
Confederacy.
It's not even called Jeff Davis Highway no more, I don't think.
Beats
think
me.
they
That's
changed
what
it.
I'm. Yeah, they did. They did.
Put
but,
a new street sign up here in Richmond.
But nobody gives a rat's ass. They're still going to call it Jefferson Davis.
Yeah.
You can change
That's
all
how
the
you
names
know it,
want.
yeah.
Right. It's been named that for 70 years or longer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to change because you put a new sign up. But people may not give a rat's ass what happens to a chair just because of his.
Well, it's not even that for me. It's just like it's just a chair.
It is just a
hell with
chair,
it.
and I get that, but
It's
it does.
stone. It's probably falling apart anyway.
But if we let that happen,
It's been
to
sitting
any
outdoors.
history,
It's not even like in a museum. It's like outdoors in the cemetery.
well, and I think that's kind of the point here.
yeah, I guess
That's why they want it sent to here to the Confederate Historical
the chair
Museum.
is over 100 years old.
Yeah, that's old as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Especially
pretty
for a
wild.
stone chair to not, it has to have some sort of maintaining.
Right. Well,
But-
also, moving on. So, have you heard about these vaccine passports and stuff that people have been pushing? What's wrong?
Tim accidentally pulling up Prince Phillip again, scared the living shit out of him. He
that'll,
just
freak, that'll freak everybody out.
yeah, it just popped up about shit
So,
himself.
do you know what about these vaccine passports?
I heard someone say to travel now you got to have a vaccine passport. Basically,
Well, it's not even just to travel.
well, air, I should say, to fly.
Well, this goes beyond that.
No, I haven't heard beyond that.
Wow. Well, basically, they're trying to say to so this is not 100% definite. It's just in the talks. So
Right.
it's like kind of being circled around. But they're talking about like to go to baseball games, to go to different events, to go out to maybe a movie theater, maybe to fly, maybe to think of any kind of concerts. I mean, any kind of thing that you can think of. They're basically going to say you have to come with a piece of paper that will
Yeah, not going to
say
happen.
that you have to have a piece of paper. They can scan the QR code and
Nope.
it lets you in, or on an app.
Not going to happen.
What do you mean it's not going to happen?
It's too much. Too much of population's not going to be with it.
Well, that's the interesting thing. It seems that a lot of people are on board.
No, they're not. That's just what the media is telling us, that they're on board. Nobody's on board with this shit. It's
interesting.
bad enough just to fly out of the country. You got to have a passport, an ID, and a social security card, basically.
I'm with you. By
So
the way.
nobody
Like, I
else is
agree.
gonna. No one else is gonna produce this. You cannot force me to get a vaccine.
Well, it's not
by
that you'll be forced.
No, they are forcing
No.
you. They're keeping. They are that, man. How you gonna say no? They're preventing you from doing anything you want to do,
Yeah.
and basically saying you have to have this or you can't do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
They're forcing you to get it. You are being forced.
So you're
to get
not
it.
being forced
They're-
to get it.
No,
unless
it's
you
that
wanna do those
bullshit. Oh, we're not
activities.
making you do it, but
Yeah.
if you want to do this, you gotta have
Right.
it. You're giving me no option. The
No,
people
you're
aren't
not
gonna
wrong.
people aren't going to stand for it.
No,
It's
you're
not
not
gonna work.
wrong.
Maybe to fly out the country, but
Well, you'd be surprised because this is what the problem is.
That's
So
bullshit.
they reached out to the White House, obviously. I'm like, yo, what's up with this?
well, yeah, they got to ask the sleepiest
So-
person in the nation.
Sleepy Joe. But no, they asked the White House and they came out with a statement and they said there will be no centralized universal federal vaccines database and no federal mandate requiring everyone to obtain a single vaccination credential.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the White House press secretary said. She says, what we're going to do is we believe it'll be driven by the private sector. Which means
Right, so they're just going to ask the companies to set this regulation.
do y'all want to do it? So this is why
Right.
I say it could be a thing where it's going to be up to the companies. And if the companies do it, we're basically boned.
Yeah, but I don't see them doing it.
I don't know, dude.
I see the NFL probably signing up for some shit because
Yeah.
they're fucking. They love licking the taint of the White House and so forth. They love it.
What is someone mud tunnel? The mud tunnel.
That's fucked. But they love it. The NFL is a disgrace. I can't stand it. I don't even bother viewing the Super Bowl anymore because they're just so. Oh, I can't stand it. But regardless of whatever it is, the point is that the people aren't going to have it, and the people aren't, or the companies. Some of the larger companies will conform because they rely on the White House to give them what they need in order so that they.
Well,
can
the White
do
House
what they
saying
wanna
we're staying
do.
out of it. It's
No,
up
that's
to
what
the
that's
states
what
and the
that's what their
corporations.
press release says.
Yeah.
That's what That's what they want you to think. They're staying out of it, just like they don't create the weather. They're staying out of
They
it.
don't create the weather. What the hell? That's a what are you, Alex Jones?
No, I'm just saying. They say they stay out of it, but we all know
All right,
these clouds these clouds out here ain't natural.
Okay.
Just saying.
Well, it is wild.
Go ahead, laugh it up all you want to, Tim. You better open a fucking book, you old illiterate fuck.
Well, anyway, it's kind of weird because Florida and Texas said that they're not going to be doing vaccine passports in their states.
Hell no, and it's only going to spread. California might. I see California being the one state to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, oh, you want to see this beach? We're going to need a passport.
Yeah, well, that was country. They ain't like that, and they're more like.
No, it wasn't. It was just more of a. No, they're not like that. Some of the people
I
are.
think it depends on where you're
down in it depends on where you live.
Dogtown, bro.
Dogtown. But no, it's not. The worst part is they got to worry about their politicians that make it that way and so forth.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Amy
Look
says,
up HARP machine about the weather. That's what I'm talking about, Amy.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, don't be
Pull it
entertaining
up.
this. No,
Pull
Amy,
it up.
don't. No, we're not pulling that up. You're gonna get the
I'm
stream
telling
shut
you.
down for misinformation.
Misinformation.
Amy, thanks for tuning in, but I don't know.
I'm with you, Amy.
We ain't buying that.
No, you ain't buying that.
Yeah.
I'm woke.
Yeah, no.
I'm woke as shit.
Yeah, I don't think the weather's
You ain't fooling
legit.
me.
But no, these vaccine passports are wild because
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
this girl on my Jamie's right about the weather.
She knows what's up.
Dude, y'all gotta look. Y'all been smoking that reefer already. July 1st ain't even here yet, man. What are y'all doing?
It's called pre-gaming.
All right, so check it out. The weird part is this chick, friend of mine. I don't want to mention her name because it's not. I don't ever like to pick on anybody or anything like that. But I am gonna pick on this post she made up. So she wrote up a thing about the vaccine. Remember you were saying, I don't think people are going to be on board and blah, blah, blah. Of course,
Right.
every person on my timeline, I don't know if this is like some kind of
Attention
thing.
grabber?
No, not attention grab. I think it's some kind of, I don't know if it's like Facebook is pushing this stuff up more, like to get more views, like they're pushing. But anytime
Right.
somebody posts a vaccine card, it's like the first thing at the top of my timeline. It's like it's automatic. I don't know if it's because Facebook knows I don't like that shit or whatever, but they always somebody posts their whole vaccine card or whatever. So this one chick,
right.
she posted up there she got her second dose. She didn't put up her vaccine card, but she put up there that she got her second dose. And she says, "Cross your fingers for me that the next couple days aren't bad for me because I just got my second dose done. But I'll take a little bit of it. I'll be glad to get the vaccine." I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but she goes, "I'll take a little bit of it for anything to get a little bit of freedom and normalcy in life."
That's man.
And this is a common theme, though. It's a
that
common
is such a-
theme. That's what people
Come
are saying.
on,
They're like, "Yo,
people,
I'll
wake
get the
up.
dude." But that's
Wake up.
I think we're too far gone. That's why when you
We're
say
not
people
too-
aren't
well,
going
we
to
are.
stand for it, but I really
Look,
believe
this is what exactly. All right, I'm gonna pull the weather into this.
Oh God.
Because seriously, all right, so it rains Monday through Friday, or it's nice Monday through Friday, but on the weekends we always get shitty weather, right? They want to keep you inside.
They want to
All
keep
right?
you inside, dude. Where
Think
are you
about this.
going with
Just
this?
just listen, all right? Before you start having your moment, just listen. So the object is to keep you inside, right? And then even with the vaccine, the object is we keep you inside. You lose your social skills. You start to your anxiety starts to rise. You worry about how you're going to get all these done. The government gives you a little bit of money to kind of egg you along. They're like, all right, we'll give you this. We're helping you out. That way you get dumb, lazy, and just dependent.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to control
That's what they
society.
want exactly, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. They want to keep you inside. They want to keep you from doing anything you want to do. Like Biden said it himself. He was like, if y'all keep doing what I tell you to do, maybe you'll be able to have a cookout this July 4th.
Yeah.
What do you mean maybe? I'm gonna do it regardless, my guy. Come on over and grab a burger, but you ain't stopping me from lighting that grill. I don't know what to tell you, but that's the object. They want to keep you dumb, they want to keep you lazy, and they want to keep you dependent. Because if you are those three things, they have absolute control.
Yeah, it's a control grab. I can agree with it's a control grab. But interestingly enough, also what they're doing is preying on people's desperation. Because a lot of people genuinely want to do the right thing. They're like, look, I really would like obviously I don't want to get people sick. A lot of these people who are claiming to be like quote unquote anti-maskers or people that like don't quit. Like I think deep down, and because they put on a front, but I think deep down, most of them probably don't want to see. Like they would feel terrible if something happened to somebody because of them. Like if they gave somebody COVID and they died.
I mean, yes, but you would have to prove it was me.
This isn't
I don't wear a mask. I walk into any store I want gladly, no mask. If I contract it, that's on me.
You can't say that.
Why?
Because I'm trying not to get shut down.
They can't force me to wear a mask.
No, but it's
if I walk in and they're like, "Hey, you need a mask on," I'm like, "Whatever, I'll put on the mask." But if no one says nothing to me, I go on about my day.
Okay, well that's a little different.
I mean, not really. I mean, I don't. No one asked me. The only place out here that asked me is Walmart. Yeah, Walmart is the only place, and you know why they're strict? Because they're so dependent on the government to give them what they need.
No, well they're not. They are dependent.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do what they do regardless, but they're in cahoots. But they're in cahoots.
Oh well, that's no secret.
Right? Exactly. So they're going to do what they need to do to keep their stuff runs smoothly.
Right.
It's kind of like what's his name? Crap, the old narco dude.
Narco.
Yeah, the narcotic dude from Colombia.
Oh,
Pablo something Escobar. He pays all these people so that his operation ran smooth. It's the same principle. They're just different company.
Yeah, I guess, but
it's the same principle.
I mean, maybe, but to keep going on this point, they're preying on people's desperation because a lot of people, like I was saying, they genuinely have good intentions. They don't want to get anybody sick. They're not like, oh, I hope that screw COVID. I hope that people are like, oh, I can't believe you want people to die. You need to stay indoors. But I don't think people that are really like that just look. I like my freedom. I don't want to live. If I was to die, I at least want to be doing something I was enjoying and having fun and remembering, like not like stuck in the house with
COVID.
I'm not even gonna say with COVID, but just like depression.
I just don't understand it because I take no extra precautions per se. Like I said, I do wear the mask at Walmart when asked, but I don't overuse sanitizer. I don't Clorox the shit out of my house or Lysol it or anything. I don't take any extra precautions, and I don't know of a single person that has actually contracted COVID-19, and I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Who?
Yeah, Tim has people in his whole side of his family.
You said she was negative. Well, all right, so one person out of that.
No, his mom?
I don't think she had it.
Yeah, she did.
No, it was just that one person.
Oh, I thought it was.
But either or. All right, so I know of one person out of how many people in my day-to-day life that
I know of a whole bunch.
I don't know. No, I know
people that got it because they were out of work. And
or were they actually out of work? Or
yeah, because they got paid for it, and in order to get paid, you had to show your
not at starters. Not at starters, you didn't. They changed. When it first begins, they were just handing them out because the government was writing them a check for every person that they paid while they were off.
No, I think that was just for the hospitals.
No. They were paying them every person that they allowed to take time off. The government wrote them a check.
I don't think that's true.
It's true. Feel free to look it up.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
certain
think that's true.
It is. But regardless, I just don't know anybody that's suffering from COVID at all. And I guess I should be thankful for that. But I don't understand it because my significant other works at a child daycare place. Nothing. At all. My children in school. Personally. All of my children in school full time. Nothing.
So my thing is, it's not even so much about. That's not even what I'm trying to get bogged down into. My point is, though, on this whole stuff is people are desperate. They just want to have a good time and they want to enjoy themselves and they're like want to live life to their fullest. Like I don't
even know at their fullest. At least 25%. I mean, damn. You can't do shit out here.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well. You get you a vaccine passport. You can have a little fun. But you know what's even weirder with this vaccine passports? It's kind of weird because it doesn't prevent you from not getting COVID.
No, it doesn't even not even close to prevent you from COVID.
Well, this is
literally they're giving you COVID.
This is my theory. I'm about to tell y'all what it's about. If you had to guess how many people in the whole world, not even the United States, the whole world, out of the whole U.S. population, what percentage you think use social media? Any form of it, Facebook, Twitter, even if they have one account on one social media, like what percentage?
94.
What the hell? No, we got some countries still without internet, man.
Okay, but you're saying the entire world, the population. You're not saying how much percentage of each world? I mean,
No,
are we
just the
talking
each world. You mean each country?
That's what I said.
No, I'm
didn't
talking
it?
about the whole world.
Yeah, the whole world's probably 94%.
No, not even close.
Okay.
It's right here. 50%.
So you're telling me half the world uses social media?
Yes, of some form of whether
I
they
call
just-
shenanigans on those. Who's releasing these numbers?
Well, I've looked up multiple reports.
I call it bullshit.
It's only 50%.
So you're telling me 50% of the world's population don't even have access to the internet?
Not necessarily have access to the internet.
Or well, they have to.
They don't use
There's
social
no way.
media.
Who the fuck's got internet and don't
You'd be
use
surprised.
no form
A
of
lot
social media?
There's still a lot of older folks out there that do not. I have some friends that are my age. Like my
No, they used it and then they stopped because they're
No,
like,
they
oh, I'm
never
just
used
focusing
it.
on
I have
me.
some people. My buddy, I don't want to use his name, but I have a buddy who, I'm talking about just recently got Instagram. He never had a social media through high school. Nothing.
Nobody
never had
starts
it.
off on Instagram.
He started off on Instagram.
So you telling me in high school, motherfucker ain't have no MySpace?
No.
Bold. I'm calling shenanigans.
No, I known him. He's been my
I'm calling
buddy since
shenanigans.
9th grade.
Yeah,
Never had
he
it.
just didn't add your ass.
No, we were best friends. I would
Sure.
know. You would be like, trust
Sure, best friends not even in the top 8.
me. Top 8. No, he's never had social media. He just recently got
I'm not
Instagram.
buying these numbers.
And I don't even know why he got Instagram because he's never on it. But
Me,
anyway,
I got it, but I'm never on it either.
Yeah.
I got Twitter too, never on it.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
use
I
Twitter that much.
Snapshot. What is it? Snapchat.
Oh, Snap! Dang,
I got a-
Snapchat.
I got a- I
So
don't-
how many? Look at you, but look.
But
at
I
you.
have it.
No, I understand, but look how many people like that, just like you, just that, but don't even like. I'm not even. I don't even know the Twitter.
They
I'm
got
not-
it.
I
The
got the
tweeter.
Twitter. The tweeter. Yeah, they're not on it. I'm telling you.
I got it.
There's
I'm
a
not
lot-
on it really.
you know,
I mean,
I've
I checked
asked-
a few
I asked
people,
a few
like,
other people.
MZ and stuff, but
I've asked a few other people, some friends, like how many people do you think in the whole world use So it's kind of weird.
there's
got to
be some form. Even TikTok is a form of social media.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And them kids in India out there catching eels and shit in the ground, they
Yeah.
got social media, and you telling me it's only 50%? I'm
So,
not buying
look,
that number.
Well, everybody else I asked said it was much lower. People were saying like 10%, 20%.
10%
Yeah, I
of the
asked-
world.
Yeah.
I'm not buying. 50% seems not. It doesn't seem high enough. Man, if you would have told me 60 or 70, I would have been like, yeah. All
No,
right,
it's
you got me, but-
50%. There's a
I'm
bunch
not
of
sure I'm
studies
buying
I've
those,
done.
but-
Because I
All
looked
right.
into it a bunch of times.
Well, what's the point we're getting at here?
So the point that we're getting at here is, so what's the number one goal of social media? Like, or I shouldn't say
our
the
goal or the goal of the
companies. Like, what is their main takeaway? Like, what do they usually do that everybody knows that the companies do?
collect information.
Exactly. Data, right? So
Yeah.
Facebook knows, like, if you have the app on your phone,
Yeah.
it'll track your location.
Oh, not just that. They do way more
track,
than that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But
Way
it tracks
more.
your location.
Yeah, it does.
Tracks what you buy, what you talk about, all this
Yeah.
stuff. You know, they
Oh,
claim
so
that they don't, but
much. Oh no, he
you-
just got sued for that recently in Supreme Court.
and they still do it because
yeah, they refined it
you
to make
started
it more
talking
known.
about you recently got a motorcycle, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they started ever since then. I've been seeing nothing but ads about motorcycles ever since we talk about you
Really?
start seeing it. Yeah, well,
They're
you've
not
probably
on
been
mine.
searching for them.
Yeah,
you've
yours
been
is
looking-
do your search history,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen a lot
But
actually. Maybe
ever
because
since
I already
we
got
were
one.
talking about it. Yeah, maybe. But since you've been talking about, you're probably gonna get them now. I don't know. Your
No,
friend
not
went off,
really.
but-
I mean, I talk about it every day. My neighbor, literally my house, my neighbor's house,
Yeah.
and the house next to him, we all
well,
got
it,
bikes
it
together.
usually takes a few days. But anyway,
It's been
they
about a
track
week.
your location, what you're buying, what your
Yes.
search histories are, all of this stuff.
Right.
So if 50% of the U.S. population is not being tracked
Mm-hmm.
through social media, because that's what it was, what's the other way to get them to be tracked? The
I mean, it
vaccine
don't have to just be.
passports,
You
right?
can, I mean, yes and no, but you can do it through. I mean, just having Google on your phone, they could do that.
Yeah, but even 50% don't even use it. I mean, there is
No,
some
no.
people,
Google's not social media.
No,
Google
it's
is a
not. But I'm
search
saying
engine.
there's some people that don't. I don't know that
You can
those
use Google
numbers.
Maps, and that can still
Right.
tracks your location.
But there's some people I know that still got the old flip phone. My neighbor over here, he
man, that man's 80 years, some odd years
yeah,
old.
but there's how many 80-year-olds in the world today?
beats me.
I
They
mean, a
dropping like
lot.
flies, apparently, according to COVID.
Yeah, no kidding. But I think it's the perfect opportunity for them to figure out and track your moves, where you go, without having to be on social media. It's a way to
If
get
they
the
go,
other
if they
half.
opt for the QR code, absolutely.
Well, they have to.
no,
When
no.
you go
If you
in,
just show a piece of paper, I mean,
no, that's going to have the QR code on
well,
it.
yeah, but if they scan that,
because
then
they
yeah,
have to
absolutely.
verify.
It's
Because
gonna
anybody
report
could
to
just make up a
somebody.
fake piece of paper and be like, "Yeah, I got the vaccine. I'm good. Let me
Right.
in." They want that QR code to scan it so that way that they can actually.
Yeah, I just if it did even come to that, literally any company that opts for it, I don't need to be there. I'm not gonna go. I'll just sit at home.
Well,
really don't
you know
give a
what I
shit.
believe it is. This is cringe take alert coming up. It's segregation all over again.
In some mannerism.
Because
yeah.
guess what? You know, I'd hate.
Who was I talking to about this? I want to say actually it was one of my teachers from a class I was recently taking. We were discussing how it was starting to look more and more like the Hunger Games. The more that we do this,
I know it's weird.
But we were talking about how if you noticed, they still ain't taking down the fence around the White House.
No, they're talking about the fence around the White
Right,
House. Yeah.
and if they keep expanding that fence, what do we got? The Capitol.
The first district.
No, it's going to be the Capitol.
Well, it's
Anything
already
outside
the
of
capital.
Right, but it's going to be the capital, and just like in the Hunger Games.
No, I think it's first district.
No, there is
It's
no
the
first
first
district.
district.
The first each district
number one.
each district was the ones that rebelled. Anybody not in that capital are the ones that rebelled. So if you don't have that COVID vaccine, you're not going to be allowed inside the capital.
Maybe, I don't know.
What do you mean maybe? Why would they let you in the capital?
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, in this sense, though, the ones that rebelled were the districts in the Hunger Games, and the people that lived in the city got to, be flourished and not be subject to. Hunger
the
Games
reason why I say
selection.
it's more like it's like discrimination / segregation. Matt, I hate using this as an example, but it's the only way to really paint the picture for me, and that is like so. Unfortunately, there was a time. She said it's capital city. But
Capital City, that's what it's called.
But the only way to really paint the picture is think of it this way. So shoot, I lost my train of thought off of capital city. What was I saying?
Segregation.
Oh yeah. So I hate to use that kind of terminology, but it's the only way to paint it. So back in the day, you see photos in your history books like coloreds use the back entrance, or coloreds drink from this fountain. Imagine what they do if you don't have the vaccine. They're gonna say you got to go through the back entrance. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the you got to use that water fountain. You got to use that bathroom. You can't go into this building with these other.
But
people.
you don't see too many public water fountains nowadays.
No, you
anyway,
don't. But I'm just trying to illustrate.
But I get
the
what you're
point.
saying.
Yeah, because
like,
if you don't
the
have
point
this
illustrated.
vaccine passport, then I feel like that's what's going to ultimately end up going towards is like, yo, if you have it, you can do these things. If you don't have it, back entrance, or you don't even get to go. You get what I'm saying? Or
I mean,
like
I get
different
it,
things.
but
like
I don't really do those things anyways, so it don't bother me.
I mean, that's true, but it's just like this shit's getting real out of control. Like I'm just worried about it. You know?
I mean, I would agree normally, but like I said, I don't think the public's going to stand for it to get to that point. Too many people will object.
I hope so.
And especially, I think a lot of people.
I hope so.
I think a lot of people would object, and a lot of senators will have something to say about it. I mean, I know there's a certain group that will obviously be all for it and definitely try their best to push for it, but I don't think we'll see it in our lifetime.
Right. Another thing that we didn't get to is we were doing a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. Remember?
Well, we
tried to do the giveaway, but we got bamboozled. So apparently there was a.
Well, I mean, we got bamboozled.
Well, we didn't get bamboozled because we didn't give the guy I shouldn't say the guy. So
we didn't give the
long
winner.
Story short, we decided to do a giveaway thinking that people in good faith will participate in the right manner. Well, we had two groups, I guess you would say that tried.
We don't know that it was one person. It could have been four different people with the same
created
group.
a few fake accounts, and then you could always tell the bots or whatever, or the fakes, because they always got these. Like you look at the comment, and it'll be like, "I just done subbed, congratulations," and I'm like, "What?" Like, and then they'll be like, "Can I enter?"
Or they
it's
They
just broken English and stuff. It's never accurate. Or you'll see the repeated message of the same, like all five of y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do the giveaway. So we did the giveaway. We spin the wheel. We did all this stuff, and I was like, got a winner.
Yeah.
The person came out, I said, look, I have to honor the contest because I said that we would do it. I want to honor it. I want people who entered to be, to win if they deserve it. Well, I commented on one of the guy who won. His name was like Keith M. Yeah. He wins, and I say, you got 24 hours to collect the prize. He doesn't respond for like,
it was like
this 5 days or something, 4 or 5 days.
It was quite a few days.
Yeah, it was quite a few days. And he's like, oh, I'm not fake, blah, blah, blah. Then I had some people who view our podcast send me a bunch of screenshots on Instagram. He was like, hey, look at this. This one I think is a fake account. Like, people were sending me screenshots and stuff trying to point out who the fake ones are and who was the real ones. Right. And it was getting kind of tough. I'm like, now I can't differentiate between who's real and who's fake. Maybe they subscribe to the same channel. Like, it was getting difficult. So I said, all right, look, this is what we got to do. We got to come up with a way to redo this giveaway because I want to give it away for people that, you know,
so why don't we can do a separate wheel, though. We can do one to, we can do one with people active in the chat of that. They need to be in the live stream, in the chat, and to be able to be eligible during that stream. So we can advertise it this week and then redo it next week. And just the people in the chat will add to the wheel and then respin the wheel for the active people in the chat.
Jets could do that.
I mean, I doubt they're going to have... You can't be signed into more than one YouTube account at one time on one computer. So if this person that would be creating them fake have to have like 4 different things up.
I just don't want to get like scammed out of a $50 gift card.
But you're not really getting scammed.
I'm just saying I want it to go to people who actually want to participate and interact and, you know.
Well, they wanted to. They just really wanted to win.
I guess, but it's like, dude, it's $50 gift card. Why are you going so hard in the
Some
paint?
need it more than others, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it right, but either way, we will come up with another way to make this fair for the people that did participate accordingly and do the right thing. So for sure,
we'll figure it out. I mean, there was a good group of people. I almost want to split it up between the people who were in the live chat last week because most of those were the folks that sent me DMs on Instagram and was just like, hey, this is what's going on. It looks like some fake stuff. Here's some screenshots. Like they were doing some work, and plus they interacted. They wanted to be part of the show.
Yeah, that episode, last week's episode, was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was.
Even
cool.
Even though it was one of our shorter ones, it was fun.
Yeah, it was cool, and you know they participated. But this week we were actually supposed to have a guest on, but he had like a family emergency or something along those lines. I don't know the specific details. I didn't get too involved.
We have a guest for next week.
I do have a guest for next week. Awesome. It'll be pretty cool. I will, if you want to follow on Instagram or go to our Facebook page, you can search up K2 Podcast on Facebook.
Yes.
And I will announce who next week's guest is. But this week's guest was a guy or a gentleman named Parker. From a band called Little Universe, and they had some interesting music. I'd like to have him on. He tried to reschedule, but being that we got guests for like the next 3 or 4 weeks, I was like, look, we're gonna have to reschedule for a time, like unless one of them have something come up and cancel. So I would have loved to have him on. So we didn't have a whole lot prepared for this week because I was anticipating that we'd have a guest, but. It didn't work out. Stuff happens, but I believe he'll be coming back on in the recent future. Is there anything that you didn't get into this week, Jay? That you anything that we didn't get to talk about or bring up?
I don't know. Got to get back to work. Good show, guys. I'll catch the rest on the upload. Thanks so much for your support, Amy. We really appreciate you coming by.
Yeah. Have a good night at work.
Enjoy, what's left of your evening at work. I'll be in touch with you about some things sometime this week, Amy. I appreciate you stopping by the show. But yeah, I don't think so. I mean, we've had, like you said, there wasn't really much to go into big news-wise. So yeah, I don't think I have anything to add tonight.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up tonight's show. I don't have a whole lot more to go over.
Stand by for the TikTok upload, guys.
TikTok upload.
Oh yeah, I told you we're making our video after.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, yeah. If you want to follow us at is it K2 Space Podcast?
I think it's underscore podcast. My phone died.
I can take a look at it.
I was gonna say my phone died. I have no idea.
That's sad. Should know it right off the top.
I'm pretty sure it's K2 underscore podcast.
I don't think that's accurate. Because remember, I had the one taken and then we changed it up or something like that. Isn't that true?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I did the underscore.
Of course, my dumb ass. I can't even work half this shit. So,
Me neither.
All right, so let's see. Following, it's K2 dot podcast. So you can follow at lowercase k number 2 dot podcast, all lowercase. We'll upload a TikTok here shortly.
Yeah.
But also follow us on it. You can follow Kevin Kirby K2 2021, I believe, on Instagram. I'll link all of that stuff.
It's just Kevin Kirby K2. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shows how much I pay attention to our Instagram.
Yeah, we need to check it out and need to stay up on top of that stuff more. It's difficult.
Hopefully next week episode I'll actually have some news or an update on Dear Moon Project.
Yeah, is there an...
it should be soon. We should hear something soon. I do know that one of the first Japanese members won the Masters tournament.
Hold on, what do you mean?
For the PGA, I believe. A Japanese guy won it, the Masters.
How's that tied to Dear...
No, because MZ posted on Instagram about them.
Oh, saying he's picking them?
No. He posted.
Oh, just saying, hey, this guy from Japan.
He's the first Japanese to win the Masters or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay,
so I do know that, but he hasn't said much more. But I have been monitoring closely, waiting for something to pop up, maybe an email or something on Instagram. But as of right this second, I think it's still a little early. We should hear something back by next week, I'm hoping.
Okay, cool. I wonder if they'll let you know if you don't get selected.
They'll release a list, I'm sure.
That's true, but I doubt they would just say, hey, thank you for your participation.
I think they will. I think so, because there's only, I think so.
All right. Okay, well, also, if you want to support the show, you can certainly do that by...
a free click of subscribe.
Yeah, you can subscribe. That's free. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you like these Raze energy drinks, guys, I'm not saying this just because that they were partnered with them for the show.
Right.
I actually been using these bad boys. When I go to work,
I start my day with these things.
No, but when I go to work,
it's not a problem.
You'd be surprised how I feel like I'm much more productive at work. I focus.
I drink them and my muscles tell me hey, we need to exert. We're ready. They feel, my body feels primed. It's just ready to go. And I love the fact that it's a healthier alternative versus your typical energy drinks. And even some of the pre-workouts out there, this gets you away from the creatine and stuff like that. That is a lot that stores a lot of water weight. You can avoid all of that through these, which I really like. And we have insiders exclusive. These red ones here they just say top secret on the can. It's a top secret flavor, and this one here, I don't want to ruin the name because it may or may not release, but they're delicious. South Beach ones you can get. I ordered 2 cases of these, and I'm almost through them, and I ordered it 2 weeks ago. I start my day with those all the time, and we even have them up in a store in a location right now also. So we're trying to get those out there for sale too. It's just, if you're interested, let us know. We can help you order a case or even get a free sample. $10 you pay shipping and handling. You get $40 worth of stuff.
Yep.
I mean, it's
plus you get your money back in a $10 gift card.
A gift card. Yes, they do. So even if you're interested and you're not comfortable navigating the website by yourself, hit us up. We're very approachable.
It's a great way to support the show, and you're going to get a product out of it. You're going to be what? I'm telling you, these drinks, I drink these, and I'm like, dude, I was going at work, and I was like, damn, I'm killing it today. I feel, all right, I'm killing it.
Like I said, it makes you want to get up and go.
It does.
It definitely does, and they're
good
really
drinks.
Good. And 0 sugar, so that's nice.
That's why I keep rambling on the podcast. These things get you rambling, too.
I know. We're about finished with them now. We're just going at it.
But, all right, well, it was a pretty cool episode. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. We should have a guest on. I think I don't want to reveal who it is yet because I just want to confirm everything. But
we want to make sure we're on because it's still 6 days away till the next episode.
So once I get the appointment confirmed, I'll put it on Facebook and Instagram. But that's all I got for now. You guys have a great week. Until next time, peace.